game of the night in what could possibly be the best game of the night. Two of not just the top teams in the state of Texas, but some could argue two of the best teams in the nation. It's the 23rd nationally ranked Eagles of Faith Family Academy out of nearby Oak Cliff, taking on the top-ranked team in TAP 6A, and the Panthers of Parish Episcopal. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Noble Network for the final game of the evening. Jared Jones, Ani Amanda, happy to have you aboard. It's the Eagles and the Panthers to round things out, presented in partnership by Cerebral Stats and Athlete AI. As we get set for this contest, Oak Cliff Faith Family coming off a very tough game and a battle of who are probably the two best teams in Texas in the Snoop Johnson Tip-Off Showcase in Lancaster, Texas, and a loss against Dynamic Prep, led by head coach Brandon Thomas with a record of 3-1 out of the EYBL Scholastic League Conference West. They'll be taking on Amada Jami and his 2-1 TAP 6A Division I state runners-up in the top-ranked Panthers of Parish Episcopal. A fantastic showing and a tough loss against Brendan and a dominating win against DeSoto in Session 1. Coming into this thing, both of these teams, a whole lot to play for, not just bragging rights, but a scope of how both of these teams match up against top-level competition.
Yeah, it's a high-level game. Welcome to the Noble, where we got the 23rd ranked team in the country and a Parish Episcopal team that has a chance of being a top 50 team in the country when it's all said and done.
Opening things off with the Eagles. It'll be Tayshawn Williams at the 3 spot, Josiah Rose at the 1, Caden Johnson at the 2, Gallagher, Placide, as well as Gavin Placide, rounding out the front court at the 4 and the 5. Under the basket is going to be an offensive foul that is charged against the Eagles. Foul is going to be charged against Gallagher Placide, the 4-star Wake Forest offeree, 6'9" senior, getting his first personal first-team foul. As Parish begins their opening possession, let's go through their starting lineup. It's going to be C.O. Nagin, opening at the 1 spot. Rob Moore, the 4th at the 2. The Twins, Antoine and Armand Almerder at the 3 and the 4 spot. And Hudson Lucas, the Nevada commit, at 6'9" tall, patrolling the paint at the pivot. Speaking of Lucas, a tough follow-away jumper. That won't go. Rebound is brought down by Caden Johnson, the former DeSoto Eagle. So going right down the freeway, right down Highway 67 from Eagle to Eagle. So it's going to be easy for him to switch jerseys, at least on the front mascot name. Foul is going to be charged against Lucas. That'll be his first, team first of the quarter. As it'll be Gallagher Placide, the 4-star Wake Forest Demon Deacon, the head of the charity stripe, to shoot 2.
I'm glad that the twins, the Placide twins, are aggressive early. They're getting to the basket. Faith Family obviously are emphasizing getting easy buckets in the paint. Now, even though it was a charge called the last possession, but now they have the opportunity to shoot 2 free throws and really putting a lot of pressure into the front court of Parish Episcopal.
This is not just a battle of two fantastic teams, but probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity just across the country. 2 Division I level twins going against one another. 2 Division I sets of twins going against one another.
When have we ever seen that? I know statewide, I don't even remember, but nationally, when have we seen something like this?
It's amazing, isn't it? 7 minutes and 5 seconds. We barely played a minute. Faith Family with a quick 2-0 advantage. Parish yo-yoing it, trying to get across this trap. Skip pass over to Lucas. Lucas immediately gets it over to Nagin. Nagin gets downhill, kicks over to Armand Almerder. Now top of the key is Moore. Moore closely guarded by Johnson. That's going to be a fun matchup. 2 strong and speedy guards. Nagin on the reset. Johnson doing the dirty work. Switching over screens. Now to Armand, gets his dribble kill, now to Moore, great screen, has a little bit of space, pulls from the elbow, side iron won't go, rebounded by Johnson and the Eagles running.
Good patience by Parish on that. They're just trying to find where they can get, where their creases in the defense and be able to attack that and score, but good patience. Obviously, we're not playing with a shot clock, and Parish can be patient and see where the breakdown is in Faith Family's defense.
I mean, if you just look at this Faith Family roster, many say it's like an all-star team, and it pretty much might be. According to 24/7, Xavier Young, the #1 recruit in the state of Texas in terms of overall, 12th ranked in the country. As Armand Almerder, what a pass and an even better finish. It's going to be Nagin. And excuse me, that wasn't Armand, that was Antoine on the pass.
Yeah, it was. That was a high-level pass while getting trapped. Faith Family defensively, they're real aggressive. They're in deny. They're putting a lot of ball pressure on the perimeter against their guards so far.
Around the horn. Down low, it's going to be Gavin. Placide in a 2-handed slam. So we got our first dunk. Couple of minutes in to respond, and it's a huge three for Rob Moore from downtown. Johnson looking over to head coach Brandon Thomas, a Faith Family team that dominated the UIL. Plenty of state championships as Johnson gets whacked for the travel call.
I think Parish kind of seen some of the solution of playing fast even after makes, but getting that ball out early, even though they did that while a sub is being made. But I think Parish seen that if they play fast before Faith Family can set up their defense, there's going to be easier looks, while we saw there with Moore with that three.
You want to talk about depth? Well, get this. Caden Johnson checks out. And checking in is going to be a Maxwell Moody, who has multiple Division I offers from UTEP, Texas A&M, UTA, and a 6'2 sophomore.
And he just picked one up from NC State.
He just did. I forgot about that. Forgot to add that to the list. Shot from Lucas won't go. More the head fake. Nagin, a long three from the college line, and it's good from downtown. Parish Episcopal showing they're ready for the task. Up 4-8. Ball screen. Moody on the drive. Finish on the left side with the right hand.
You were just talking about Moody, someone that has multiple Division I offers already as a sophomore. Come in, being aggressive, got to the lane, got an easy layup.
Antoine now steps back, fires. It's Nagin, another three. That won't go. Strong rebound is brought down by Tayshawn Williams, who's on the break. Doesn't have numbers, instead will pull back. Gets it over to Josiah Jones. Now back to Johnson again. That one high back iron won't go. Placide, Gavin that is, a strong offensive rebound. Finish off the lay-in for two. So we're both tied up again. Tied up at 8.
All 8 of Faith Family's points that came from the paint so far. You can tell Coach BT really emphasized getting paint touches, getting shots inside.
Almerter a pass, and it's no good. A strong lay-in from Moore, just not enough. As Almerter trying to go into Placide. Many have tried, but very few have succeeded. Placide, an absolute eraser at the rim.
You know, the Placide, that he does a really good job. Gavin, he's a really good on-ball defender. He's someone that can switch and guard. And in interior, he knows how to be disciplined. He has good anticipation skills that we've seen there. Let the ball get up off the player's hand and then try to block the shot.
Xavier Young checks in for Faith Family. A follow-away three, that won't go. Rebounds brought down by Tayshawn Williams. Williams, plenty of speed, wanted a travel call. It's Placide, that's Young down low. And it'll be Armand Almerter who will draw his first foul.
When you look at someone like Xavier Young, what was really impressive is that he ran the floor as well while they're in transition. Then he sealed and got – and it's hard to do that on any of the Almerter twins because they are strong as hell. But he got deep possession there. He was able to just to turn around and try to get the shot up.
Young on the line. According to the 24/7 Sports Composite, the number 1 player in the state of Texas, number 12 in the country, 14 Division I offers at a 6'9 sophomore full.
Look, Xavier has a chance to stay in that top 25 window, you know, for the rest of his high school career. And I think he'll have a chance to be an All-American as well. There's a lot of promise, a lot of upside, and he continues to get better each year.
A lot of burger roster potential on both of these ball clubs. As Gavin Fuchs comes up with a strong lay-in, checking into the game and making a difference. Parish back with a lead again. Only the second time tonight they've had a lead. On the downhill drive is Moody. Moody steps back, kills his dribble. Now over to Josiah Rose. Rose now Moody with 3.5 left. Moody takes the down screen for Young. Instead, will kick it. They try to get it to Young again. Fuchs in defense. 3:20 left. 2 bumps and 2 points. Grown man bucket.
His deep post position. That's my bad, guys. I coached and I was yelling really hard last game, so I'm sorry. Hey, listen, it's tough on me right now. I appreciate that, Jared. See, that's why we're the dynamic duo. You got my back.
Little pat on the back to try to help you recover a tad bit. Paswitz is hitting for Young. It's out of bounds. A turnover for the Eagles, and it'll be Parish ball. 2 subs. Johnson will check in for Faith Family. For the first time tonight, it's going to be Sutter Wechsler who will check in for Parish Episcopal.
You see, that's why I stopped coaching. I was doing too much yelling. I couldn't get my voice. So that's why I had to retire from coaching, and now this is a good reminder why I did.
So you're not coughing up blood on a broadcast by the second quarter.
I'm trying to clear my throat so I can just talk.
Antoine, strong drive, a lot of contact, no good. Rebound is corralled by Rose. Rose up the floor to Johnson. Johnson now steps back, drives, lay-in, rattles in and out, won't go. Trying to clean his own mess. Duke's got a hand on it, and it's going to be Antoine who comes up with it. Now on the reset. It's going to be Nagin. Nagin, skip pass, open three for Wetzler. Side iron won't go too much on it. Rebound's brought down by Moody, who's all by himself as he crosses the timeline. Met by Antoine Almoner, one of the better perimeter defenders in the country. Johnson, kick to the corner. It's an open three. That's good. Straight bottoms for Josiah Jones.
Right now, what Faye Family's doing is trying to play inside and out. Caden had the size advantage, so he posted up, drove, and got Josiah Jones open for a shot.
Johnson running slides, and he's safe at the home basket bleachers.
You know what? He knew he wasn't going to get that ball, but I love that he still dove for the basketball.
Still went for it anyway. Now, how about this? This is going to be a fun matchup to watch. Gallagher Placide checks back in for the Eagles, and as Armand Almoner checks out, checking in for Parish Episcopal, one of the better shooters in the country, and Sid Barla. This is going to be oh boy, fun
27. He's a really good as a spot-up shooter. You know, you use him in trail, pick and pops, and even transition and spotting up. He can knock it down.
Here's Barla, and what's going to be a fun matchup of two stretch fours and fives as we hit a minute and a half in a fast-moving first quarter. Is what you expect from two elite ball clubs. Barla trying to set up on the post. Wetzler a little too much on it. It's out of bounds. Turnover assessed with the Panthers. It'll be Eagles ball. 13-10. Faye Family with a one-possession advantage. Fuchs trying to battle down low with the Young. They get the down screen for Johnson. It's guarded by Almoner. Almoner digs. Fuchs in defense. The kick to the corner, and Barla's hands right on schedule. Great help side. As we approach a minute. Step back. Almost a three. This time, Barla will not cork a three. That one won't go.
Just like I talked about Sawyer Dodson last game, when Barla shoots it, I just think it's going in.
You can't really think otherwise. 55 seconds left. One-on-one for Nagin, and it's good for two on the breakaway. 1 point game. Parish has had a lead twice. Faye Family has had it 3 times. Finger roll finish. It's good by Josiah Jones.
Leave the ball alone, guys. That's a good take. Going left hand by Josiah Jones.
Delay game warning is assessed to Faye Family. As Antoine Almoner will check out and Armand Almoner will check in. You know, it's always easier on the broadcast when only one of the twins is on the floor. Same thing for the Placide twins. You don't have to try to think of names, first names that is. It's easy to think of last names. It's first names that are the kicker. 30 seconds left.
So I realized one of them, I think it's Gallagher has a longer neck but is shorter. And Gavin has like a shorter neck but it's taller. No, I'm serious. Listen, when they played in the Pro 16 Puma circuit, that's how I recognized which one was which. Serious. I am not lying to you. I'm telling you.
At least the Almoner twins, Antoine has a beard.
At least, yes,
Armand
exactly.
doesn't.
I need them to stay like this. Like, both of them cannot have beards ever.
It's 6 seconds left. They get it down low. It's Gavin under the basket. That won't go. 2 seconds. 1 second. At the horn, not a shot will go off. And that is how we conclude the first quarter of play. It's been a fun one. 15-12 our score. Back after a short timeout. Fresh 8 minutes on the clock. So we're set for the second quarter of play. It was a fast first quarter, to say the least. Faith Family and Parish Episcopal, two absolute titans in Texas high school basketball, putting on a show. Jared Jones, Ana Yamana, happy to present the show to you on the Noble Network as we round out night one. It's going to be Wechsler out of the break, and he knocks down a three to open the second quarter. A huge three.
That was a big-time play coming out of the quarter. Sutter Wechsler is someone that can really make shots off the catch. We saw it right there, 228 guard.
Fourth tie of the game is immediately broken as Gavin Placide kicks off of the glass. He has such great touch around the rim.
Fantastic touch. Man, this is a real physical game as we've seen here. Every drive, someone's getting bumped, getting hit, any screen. There's a lot of contact in play. I like that the refs have been letting them play, though. They haven't been calling a lot of fouls.
Caden Johnson just got called for that one. Caden Johnson and Armand Almater, even Antoine Almater, pretty much the exact same size. They're built like running backs.
100%. They're built like that. They have mature frames, and it's just tough to get by them even when they're guarding you.
And it's hard to stay in front of them consistently. There's Armand around the horn to Antoine. Into the corner is Wechsler again. Around the horn, and it won't go. Rebound is brought down by Faith Family. And, I thought that was going to be a possible travel call. Oh, boy. Tayshawn Williams keeps it. But
that was questionable.
Referee says it was deflected. And is that an offensive foul? No, it's a block.
He's saying he should have let him land. He didn't give him time to land after he caught it. I think that's what it was. Let's look at the replay, Coach.
Why not? We have the opportunity to.
Yeah, you got to let him land. There you go. I know what I'm looking at.
Some people question. I will not say if I question or not personally, but, you know. You know how that goes. Here's Johnson. Johnson downhill to drive and a strong, grown man finish.
Yeah, that was a big-time drive by Caden. He's been playing, I wouldn't say bad, but just not playing like himself in the early on. He probably needed that to get going.
Well, it's really been the inside work of both of the Placide twins. You know, they had that two-handed jam early in the first quarter. That's really set the tone. They try to pinch on Lucas, and they do. Great save by Johnson right into the hands of Gallagher. Gallagher in the center of the floor. Crossing the timeline. Met by Lucas. Free throw line. Keeps his dribble off of the glass, and he'll draw the foul. Head of the line to shoot two for the second time tonight.
I like that the Placide twins, or the Placide twins, I'm pretty sure that's how it's said. I'm glad that they're actually, getting to the rim, trying to play through contact. That's going to be the area of growth for them going forward. But, now you have Hudson that has 2 fouls. They got to sub him out. It's early in the second quarter. They need to continue to be this aggressive because they have the advantage in the front court.
And not to mention, as we see the first free throw fall, Gavin Fuse is checking in. He doesn't care how many stars the guy has so far tonight. He's trying to take both of the twins to task. He's battling with them under the paint, both on the ball and off the ball.
Absolutely. He's really making them fight for post position, which is good, and he's running the floor as well. He's just being physical. He just knows when he goes out there, he needs to play hard and be physical and just mess some things up.
Play basketball. Be disruptive as he comes up with that defensive board after the missed free throw. Here's Armand. Bounce pass far side to Moore. Now back to Armand again across the timeline. Bodies crash. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Gavin. It will remain Parish ball as Johnson not happy at all. There's been a lot of beating and banging for both teams.
Yeah, this has been a real physical contest. This is like Ali and Frazier right now. This guy's punching and punching and punching each other.
This is what we expected. Question is, who's going to run out of gas? Kick again. It's Wechsler again.
Another big three by Sutter. That's 6 points coming off the bench. And he's a 228. He's a sophomore. This is a big-time game. He has a lot of confidence. He's someone that can really shoot off the catch.
They're going to need Wechsler and the rest of that bench, especially in the guard spots, to try to keep up with this Faith Family speed. And an offensive foul is going to be called. Illegal screen against Gavin. That's his first. Team second of the quarter. As Gallagher's got to check out and Josiah Rose will check in. Into the corner. It's Antoine. Now to Armand, top of the key with 5:50 in the second quarter. Armand drives, pump fakes, kicks, Moore for three. Won't go. And Fuchs is going to draw a loose ball foul, or maybe Noah's going to be Fuchs who will get whacked for the foul. That's his first.
Man, he is, even though it was a foul called on him, I just liked how he just got in there and just was just messing things up, messing the flow up. That was really good. I don't think that was a foul. That would have been a no call in my book. but I just like that he just went in there and got dirty.
Barlow will check in for Fuchs. You definitely want to try to keep him fresh. The fact that you can go off of your bench and find a guy before in the 5 spot that can shoot the ball and isn't afraid to get physical, very valuable. Speaking of valuable, a long 3 for Josiah Rose.
That's part of his game that has really seen a lot of growth. Josiah, he's another 2028 prospect who has a really strong body, long arm, someone that's known for really getting to the paint. But his jump shooting has definitely improved, as we've seen there.
They're going to need it, and they're going to want to try to keep away from this Parish team that can pretty much come out of any deficit. Armand, he'll fire a 3. It won't go. It's Barlow on the offensive board. Second chance opportunity won't go either. Eventually, it's Gavin that comes out of the fray with a basketball. Inside of 5 minutes. Johnson steps up. He fires a 3. That's good. And a timeout is taken by head coach Amada Jami, and they need it. Faith Family pulling away here in the first.
Paul College, our institutional ethos is we over me. When our community was in a food desert, we turned our football field into an organic farm. 85% of our students are on Pell Grants. We rethought our motto. We're the world's first urban work college. Because of the work program, our students all graduate with jobs and owing less than $10,000.
Here at this school, you've built your network, and you know where you're going to go after you graduate. Come to Paul Quinn College, and we'll bring the best out of you.
4:50 left in the first half of play. It's been a fun one. 26-18. We've already had 4 ties, but in the past 3 or so minutes, it's been all Eagles. And that speed on both offense and defense suffocating the Panthers on both sides of the basketball. Jared Jones, Ani Olana, happy to have you here as we round out night 1 of session 2 of the Noble Classic. It's Wechsler, another 3. That one's short. Strong rebound by Antoine. He goes up on 3 defenders. He can't get it. Finishing it and swatted off the glass by Xavier Young. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles ball.
That was a really fun. I mean, the Twins. I think that was Armand right there. Antoine. He went up.
It was Armand.
That was Armand.
Good eye.
No, yeah, that was Antoine. That was Antoine actually. I'm sorry, Jay Fry. That was Antoine. That was Antoine right there. He's 6'3", played like he's 6'7" right there.
Layup strong through contact for Josiah Rose again. 10-point game now. Parish has to get a basket here. Just too many empty possessions. There's Nagin. Nagin to Armand. 4 minutes and counting. Barlow, he'll let go of a 3. That's good.
Big shot right there. Like you said, they need a basket right there. 7-point game. Now they just need some stops. 1 possession at a time. With the front court in foul trouble, your Faith family, you got to keep getting to that paint. Got to keep going, getting drives, post up. Keep doing what you've been doing to get you the lead.
Gallagher backs out now to Johnson. Johnson drives. Dump pass. Too much on it was intended for Xavier Young. Well, too much on it, and Johnson's a strong kid, so you know that pass had some zip to it.
Yeah, X wanted the lob, but he got to have his hands ready. You know, he zipped the pass right to him. You got to catch it. You got to finish that. But that's a big stop right there for Parish now. They got to execute in this possession.
Huge possession. Gallagher plus 8 checks in, as well as Josiah Jones, the lone 2 subs for Faith Family. The number 23 team in the country, according to ESPN. One referee said ball got deflected. The other one said no.
Replay.
Trying to get a look.
That's okay.
Oh, don't worry. We'll try to get an angle here momentarily as we get back to action. With 3:19 left, out of the way, a costly turnover, to say the least. As it looks like Lucas will be checking back in momentarily. Going to work down low. It's Gavin following his own lay-in for 2 more. The deficit begins to grow. They're going to call a reach on the arm as Armand drives. It'll be Moore as well as Lucas will check in. Foul will be charged to Gallagher. That's his 2nd. Keep that in mind. 3rd of the quarter. Now both teams can get 3 team fouls apiece. As it'll be Wechsler, who gets a much-needed, much-deserved break. And it's Nagin who will check out as well.
Good minutes by Wexler right there.
Amazing minutes as Lucas, he'll uncork a three. That's good from the corner. 8-ball, corner pocket, and a much-needed three.
They keep making key shots to keep him in the game, but they just got to get some stops. Hudson can't get it. He can't pick up another foul. He can't get his third one in the first half.
He can't. On the drive, baseline is Jones. Jones kicks out to Moody. Moody with Armand in defense with 2.5. They're trying to go down low. They eventually do. It's to Gavin. Gavin head fakes, turns off the glass again, and it's good for 2.
If you're Parish Episcopal, you may have to look to double team right now in the post. And the Twins are just gotten whatever they want inside.
Do you think try to double team the Twins with the Twins? Maybe.
Could be.
As the Twins might cancel each other out. That ball goes almost into the rafters. And it's out of bounds. Man, if Lucas' shoe was just a size and a half smaller, it could stay Parish ball. As Faith Family takes a timeout, we'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute on the Noble Network. Two minutes, 2 minutos remaining in the first half of play. 32-24 our score. Oak Cliff Faith Family over Parish Episcopal. The Parish coaching staff having a quick word with the officials. Fair to say they probably want to try to slow things down as it has been a physical game for both teams.
Yeah, it's been a very physical game. I mean, as we expected, when you see this much size on the court and just like the bodies of both teams, I mean, especially Faith Family, hey, they're not making anything easy.
And as Josiah Rose pedals in a three.
Josiah Rose is another kid that has a chance of being a 5-star prospect in his class when it's all said and done. Been really impressed with his shot making. He drive. I think he has 8 points right now, and I think it all came from the second quarter.
Rose listed as a number 4 prospect in Texas in the sophomore class. Number 41 in the country with 5 Division I offers to boot. Inside of a minute and a half, 35-24. They kick around to Barla. Barla still looking to get going. That one front iron, no good. Rebounds corralled by the previously aforementioned Rose. Rose, top of the key to Moody. With a long
you said Rose is 4th in the state of Texas.
In the sophomore class, according to 24/7 Composite. Top of the key, it's Moody. That one well short. Do you agree with that?
No. I don't. But I respect Bossy. I respect Travis and Fink and Brandon Jenkins. But there aren't 3 players better than him in the state.
So you think he's top tier?
I think he's top 2.
You think he's number 1? He deserves that top spot.
I think he's arguably 1, but he's definitely 2.
They try to get across the line. They eventually do. Luke is going to pull up a 3. They needed it. It won't go. Moore with a rebound with 50 seconds left. Bumping it. It's swatted off of the glass. 45 seconds left to go. Faith Family's got numbers if they hustle. Skip pass to the far side. Jab step in Williams. And it looks like it might have been a foul. Yes, it is. That'll be charged to Rob Moore. His first. The Air Force commit. 6-foot senior guard. It looks like Nagin will check in and exchange for him. 39 seconds left to go. It's more or less like he might have taken a shot, cringing and wincing as he steps off of the floor. Ball gets deflected. It's out of bounds. It will stay with Faith Family. Faith Family, one of the more controversial teams in the state of Texas, dominating the UIL as an easy lay-in for Gavin Placide. Dominating the UIL with a handful of state championships. Got an invite to the EYBL Scholastic League a season ago. As Lucas pulls up along 2. Rattles in and out, won't go. Rose with a rebound. Johnson just checked back in a couple of moments ago. 15 seconds as we're possibly looking at the final shot of the first half of
Looks
play.
like they want to take that. Trying to lull him to sleep, probably hit a slip or
almost a turnover with 3 seconds.
Foul.
Fall away jumper. And catching him was Antoine Almeter.
Antoine knew he fouled while he jumped towards him. He already knew. He was like, yup. But you know, I respect that. At least he grabbed him, make sure he didn't fall down.
You gotta love that. As Antoine picks up his first foul. We have one last play, one last set of plays. 3 untimed free throws.
I was jamming to that music.
As Rhodes' first free throw is good. So both of these sophomores, and Xavier Young and Josiah Rose, who do you give the advantage to?
You said what?
Josiah Rose and Xavier Young. If you're a coach and you have to recruit one of them, who you picking?
Both.
No, you got to pick one.
I'm picking both.
The NIL fund only let you get one.
Well, listen, because bigs are such a premium, I had to go Xavier because you got to have bigs, especially in college basketball. But you tell me to choose if I had to pick one or the other, I really don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, if it would have to be on a need basis more than anything. But I guess because bigs are so valuable, I would go bigs. But Josiah's really good.
Final shot of the first half is arid, and that is how we head to the lockers. It's been a fun one, however, Fate family pulling away. Up 40-24 as we head to the half. Back after this, we'll take a look at some of the best moments of the first half of play. Get you ready for half number 2. It's Fate family, it's Parish Episcopal, 2 of the best teams in the state. And the final game of the night of Session 2 of the Noble Classic.
This is Athlete AI. We make capturing highlights easy and sharing them simple. We're a community that elevates the athlete. You make the play, we make it viral. We're handheld, so that means everyone already has the camera in their pocket, so the whole gym is your camera crew. Let me set the stage. Tie game, 3 seconds left. Rise, release, buzzer. You bury the game-winning shot. The gym erupts, and you get to see it from all angles. Every angle synced and in the athlete's hands instantly. Open the Athlete AI app, hit record, flag the highlight, and it's live. This isn't a tablet on a tripod or 3-hour game film. These are highlights in seconds, cut and shared before you even leave the gym. Start with Real Time, our core subscription that lets you capture highlights live as they happen and creates reels instantly after every game. But if you want to take your highlights from good to unforgettable, step into Primetime. Primetime is a bundle of all the pro tools. You get Real Time, plus AI Movie, plus AI Studio. With AI Movie, our cutting-edge AI technology builds your reel for you, finding the best angles, the best plays, and giving it that pro-level polish. No effort required. Then use AI Studio, your own editing suite, to trim, cut, and customize every reel so it hits exactly how you want it. With Primetime, you don't just capture moments, you tell your story, build your brand, and get noticed on a bigger stage. Get the bundle now. This is Athlete AI. We make capturing highlights easy and sharing them simple. This is Athlete AI. We make capturing highlights easy and sharing them simple. We're a community that elevates the athlete. You make the play, we make it viral. We're handheld, so that means everyone already has the camera in their pocket, so the whole gym is your camera crew. Let me set the stage. Tie game, 3 seconds left. Rise, release, buzzer. You bury the game-winning shot. The gym erupts, and you get to see it from all angles. Every angle synced and in the athlete's hands instantly. Open the Athlete AI app, hit record, flag the highlight, and it's live. This isn't a tablet on a tripod or 3-hour game film. These are highlights in seconds, cut and shared before you even leave the gym. Start with Real Time, our core subscription that lets you capture highlights live as they happen and creates reels instantly after every game. But if you want to take your highlights from good to unforgettable, step into Primetime. Primetime is a bundle of all the pro tools. You get Real Time plus AI Movie plus AI Studio. With AI Movie, our cutting-edge AI technology builds your reel for you, finding the best angles, the best plays, and giving it that pro-level polish. No effort required. Then use AI Studio, your own editing suite, to trim, cut, and customize every reel so it hits exactly how you want it. With Primetime, you don't just capture moments, you tell your story, build your brand, and get noticed on a bigger stage. Get the bundle now.
Paul Quinn College is a movement. Our mission, the reason why we exist, is to prepare our students to join us in the fight to eradicate poverty. For the first time in America's history, the majority of its students come from poverty. Our students are the roses that grow from concrete, and those roses need us to walk in their gardens, not in ivory towers. We are the world's first urban work college. We created the urban work college model because our students needed not just to have an education, but to have the skills to succeed for a lifetime. Work colleges are distinctive in that students are required to work in addition to go to class. Because of the work program, our students also graduate with jobs. We want to create a network of urban work colleges located all across this country. My dream is to end poverty. People who are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world, they're the ones who do change the world. This is who we are. This is what we do. Welcome to the Quinine Nation.
Quarter 3, tipping off. 40-24 our score. Faith Family taking on Parish Episcopal in a heavyweight fight. But what turned into Ali Frazier now starting to maybe, if things get more of the same, it could be Little Mac Glass Joe in a pretty quick second. And an easy lay-in.
That's a good no call.
It's Gavin Placide opens things up with a 2-ball. You said it was a good no call. What made you want that?
Because Moore ran up and then tried to take the charge. He actually initiated the contact on the charge attempt.
Antoine with it. Closely guarded by Gavin. Now the corner to Moore. He's got Johnson on him. Steps up. Antoine fires a 3. Gets the shooter's roll.
You know, Parish has been making timely threes and timely shots just to keep them in the game. But they're going to have to get a string of those in order to win this.
And that's what makes it so difficult to come back on a team like Faith Family. You're relying on threes, an entire plethora of threes.
Yeah, and they need to get to the paint. They haven't challenged this front court enough, in my opinion.
And Johnson with an up and under lay-in. 44-27. As Johnson really hasn't had to use his jump shot much. He's beginning downhill, getting your 2 feet into the black and purple cladded paint here at the Health and Wellness Center on the campus of Paul Quinn College.
And you know what? He doesn't need, he's someone that's known as a physical driver, someone that gets to the paint, so it's good he's playing to his strengths.
Tough shot by Moore, won't go. The previously aforementioned Johnson comes up with the board. There's Josiah Rose. They get it down low to Gavin. Gavin with Lucas on him. Johnson pump fake, steps back, fires the 3. Rattles in and out, won't go. Easy rebound for Gallagher, who rises. Might have gotten it swatted, and he did. I think it was Nagan who was able to get a hand on the ball, but then eventually gets a foul. His first personal, first team this quarter. 6:10 left in the third. And a third quarter that was highlighted for Parish Episcopal by a wealth of Wechsler threes off of the bench. If the first free throw was good from Rose. Faith Family Academy taking a tough loss earlier this week in Lancaster. And a battle of arguably the 2 best teams in Texas against Dynamic Prep as the second free throw is converted. 46-27. Here's Armand. Bounce pass up to Moore. Back to Armand. The lay-in, and it's good. Great 1-2 on the finish.
Great finish. They need more of those. I mean, they need to get to the paint, but one thing Parish is going to have to do to really make a run at this, they cannot keep allowing so many offensive rebounds. We don't have the stats in front of us, but the offensive rebounds that Faith Family has gathered, especially winning the 50-50 balls, that's a recipe for disaster for Parish. They got to clean that up. Guys got to start playing harder.
5:50 left. We've played just over 2 minutes. Set back. Set as Williams a 3. That one arid. Ball almost sails out of bounds. Trying to save it is Johnson. Instead, it's right into the hands of Antoine Ometer. Now to Armand. Now the reset to Moore. Moore drives. Kicks into the corner. Around the horn. Antoine lets go over 3. That one's short. Looks like Williams might have gotten in his way. As Antoine will try it now. Spins. Bounce pass, it's stolen away. Lucas somehow finds a way to stay with it, and he'll draw the foul under the basket.
But, Jared, look what happened. There was about 3 50-50 ball opportunities right there, and Parish won it. Now they get to the free throw line. The clock stops. You're down 17. Now you have the opportunity to get down 15. Those possessions, those moments, they're very impactful. Those possessions matter, and that Parish needs more of these in order to win.
Great quick math. Better math than I would have done, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not a great math person. I have my moments, though.
I don't think you've been wrong on the math yet.
Last week I was wrong.
It only took you a week to figure that out?
Yeah, I did.
You had to watch the film.
I did go back and watch some of the film. And one thing I have realized, I say some outrageous things sometimes.
You think?
Sometimes.
You think?
Yes, I think that. I know that.
What I will say is, thankfully our commercial conversations do not go over the air.
Yeah, we don't ever need behind the scenes
No.
footage or audio. I would get fired.
You get fired, buddy. I'll be in the unemployment line with you. That is for sure. 31-46 as we approach the 5-minute mark. Down low it's Young. Young kicks out to Johnson. Johnson now top of the key to Placide around the horn. Williams crosses. He's 0 for 2 from the field tonight. They try to get it down low. They eventually do. Takes a bump. Layup won't go. And Xavier Young taking contact. The Parish staff wanting a push. As we take a second look, .46-31 barring these free throws from Young, who according to 24/7 is the top sophomore recruit in the state. First free throw was good. You remember in the second quarter, the midway part of the second on, he gave the top sophomore in the state moniker to Josiah Rose, and he gave it to him pretty handedly as well. He stood on it.
Yeah, I think him and Xavier Young, to me, I really like Xavier, and I really love his upside. I think he reminds me of guys that, have played in the league, that have played in the NBA. Still a long ways to go, but even Josiah, same thing.
Quick release three, no good from Nagin. And we'll get to an underrated aspect of that Eagle defense in a quick shake as Antoine comes up with a steal. Nagin takes a Lucas screen, didn't get much distance off of it. Armand, he'll uncork a corner three. That's good, straight nylon.
Parish is still in this game. I mean, you're a 6-0 run away to, making this really interesting, being a single-digit deficit.
And it looks like Coach Ajami agrees as that three won't go. Offensive rebounds collected by Williams. Foul, loose ball foul is going to be called against Nagin, his second. You said they needed threes, and this is the guy to call on. Sutter Wetzler will check back in. He's been stellar from downtown. 4 for 5 from three.
Yeah. Sutter shooting gravity is going to be important. I think he's going to be able to open driving lanes. But the guy they need to find him. I think he's getting open looks, and they got to really execute.
Taking the inbounds pass now to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Antoine Almander. Quick catch three for Rose. Rattles in and out, no good. And an offensive foul is called on the bucket. They're going to call that on Gallagher Placide. Donnie, that's his third.
It's interesting what BT does here. I think he subs him out. He goes smaller right now.
Josiah Jones going to check in.
If you're Parish, I think you really got to get to the paint. I think that you have the opportunity to get to the paint and finish.
Especially with fewer trees in the forest.
100%.
4 minutes left to go in the third. Antoine to Lucas. Lucas drives. Stops on a dime. Kicks back to Antoine, who sets the screen. Lucas, baseline drive. Strong defense on him. Double teamed. Men at the rim. Short. Up the floor, into the corner. Wide open. It's Jones. Back iron won't go, and an offensive foul is going to be called. That's on Xavier Young, his first. So
you see, Parish is going to go smaller right now to kind of match Faith. Again, I think you drive and the kick is going to be there. Those kickouts are going to be there for the shot.
If you're Faith family, sure you go small ball. But
Parish, you definitely don't turn the ball over.
Yeah, for sure. But if you can go small, if you're Parish, go small while you can. As Johnson lets go over three, that won't go. Offensive rebounds contested, and they fight over it. They being Armand Almander as well as his numerical twin and Xavier Young. Those are two massive human beings.
Yeah. No, 100% they are. I ain't trying to get no dog fight with them.
Well, you said you were a dog at UT, Tyler.
I was, but I retired.
Williams checks out. Moody will check in. Lone substitution for Faith family. Check that. Johnson will check out as well. Josiah Jones will check in too. Here's Antoine, now over to Armand. Almander, center of the lane. Wetzler fires a three. That one's short from the corner. As Armand amongst the trees comes up with the offensive board. Nagin steps back. He's guarded by Jones. Wetzler, pump fakes. Thought he had an opportunity. It's Lucas who'll have it. Into the corner. Pump fake drive for Armand. Antoine, great cut and even better finish. That's Twin Magic, ladies and gentlemen.
You get a paint touch, and look what happens when they're getting paint touches. Getting easier looks, but they need to get another stop. They need to get a series of stops.
The ball is on a string. Jones drives. And to Nagin. Lucas with the board. If Parish hurries, they have numbers. It's Antoine into the corner. Armand, a big three on the way, and it's good.
That's a 5-0 run. What I say, Jared, they just need a run. Now the crowd's into it. Now they're into it. The staff's into it. Now look, now Faith Family has to call a timeout. Big time possession because you're getting stops.
A big time possession indeed. 2:26 left to go in the third. Parish fighting back. The Panthers ain't done yet.
At Paul Quinn College, our institutional ethos is we over me. When our community was in a food desert, we turned our football field into an organic farm. 85% of our students are on Pell Grants. We rethought our motto. We're the world's first urban work college. Because of the work program, our students all graduate with jobs and owing less than $10,000.
Here at this school, you've built your network, and you know where you're going to go after you graduate. Come to Paul Quinn College, and we'll bring the best out of you.
2:26 left to go in the third. Faith Family trying to keep off a Panthers attack that's been stellar. One thing to note, a 5-0 run, Ani, that pretty much began after Faith Family went down in size. One thing that I definitely noticed, I'm sure you did too, was I guess you could call it the Zeller contest. Even though you're 5 or 6 feet away, still using your length to jump. It ended up getting contests for Parish Episcopal to kind of disrupt their shooting. But if they go back big, does Parish try to keep the same 5 on the floor?
I think you keep this 5. This is the 5 that's been working right now. And you can double the bigs. You can make life harder for the guards to have to make a post entry pass. That's something Parish has not done today, but they did in that possession. They continue to do that. Send some doubles, make guys have to think, then they have a chance to win this.
2 minutes. That's all that remains in this third quarter. Lucas, another 3. Can't get the shooter's roll. Heartbreak for the Panthers. I thought it was going to fall.
That's a tough one. It hit everything but the net.
But where it needed to go. Around the horn. Open. Moody lets it fly. Won't go. And a two-hand slam.
And that is why I love Xavier Young, and I've been talking very high about him. That play, not a lot of players, regardless of their class, can do that.
A huge shot by Lucas in response. As we'll keep it here. It is a 30-second timeout as we see the two-hand slam, Dwight Howard style. Minute 32 left. So, let's go to the Faith Family huddle. What do you think is coming out of the mouth of Coach Brandon Thomas?
I think just that, they got to get back to the toughness. They're not defending with the level of intensity and toughness that they did before. Offensively, they kind of been a little sloppy, like pushing the bag, going for offensive rebounds and stuff. They just got to clean up and get back to what they were doing before. That's why they were up dang near 20, before the half ended.
In the first quarter alone, we had 4 ties and 7 lead changes. A 7-5 run in the span of about 2 minutes at one point. Then it was another run, a 7-0 run for Faith Family midway through the second that got them their first lead in almost 2 minutes. And they haven't lost that lead since. Inside of a minute and a half. Parish still within striking distance, only down 9. Handoff into the corner. A great pass and a feed from Jones won't go. Ball almost sails out of bounds. Armand Allman are able to save it. Up to Nagin. Nagin steps back to Armand. Kicks to Antoine. Another 3. Short. Gets his own rebound. Gets it deflected. Somehow still keeps it though. Still reeling. Wetzler passes deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And Jones possibly a 3-point saving deflection.
I know they didn't convert on the 3 right there, but that was a really good action that BT ran coming out of a timeout, where the tagger had to go guard Xavier Young on the roll, which left Josiah open in the corner 3. He just didn't make it, but that's a really good action to come out of the timeout.
And you can't hedge anything. You have to stick as close as possible just because of the length and size of this Faith Family front court. Fuchs to Antoine now, top of the key. 55 seconds left. Fuchs, they go down low to Armand, who drives, mismatch, and it's in for 2.
Get to the paint. Now you're down 7. Really challenge that Faith Family front line. Now that they've done that, look what's going on.
Here's Moody, razzle dazzle. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Armand. At 36 seconds left. And Johnson seen enough. As the former DeSoto Eagle senior will check back in. Also checking in is going to be Tayshawn Williams. He'll be in exchange for Brayton Williams. Tayshawn offered by the Aztecs of San Diego State University. Both coaches barking orders in what has become a great late night chess match. They try to get Williams in the corner, and they do. They try to go down low to Young, and a loose ball foul is going to be called on Fuchs. That'll only be his second, though. He's still got plenty to go. 2 fouls, and he's been battling with everybody that Fate Family throws at him.
He definitely has, but you got to be a little smarter here. It was a foul that's not needed. Now they have none to give.
Down low, they try to get it, and it's Hudson Lucas who comes up with it. The Nevada commit with a huge forced turnover. 17 seconds left. Possibly one more final shot. Lucas to Antoine. Armand top of the key.
Definitely need one shot right here. You're not in a rush.
Not at all.
Get a good one.
Ball is deflected, so they'll reset. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Full court heave at the horn. Arid. And that is how we head to the final quarter of play. What a way to end day one of session 2. 50-43. Parish still within striking distance with 8 minutes to come back.
Paul Quinn College is a movement. Our mission, the reason why we exist, is to prepare our students to join us in the fight to eradicate poverty. For the first time in America's history, the majority of its students come from poverty. Our students are the roses that grow from concrete, and those roses need us to walk in their gardens, not in ivory towers. We are the world's first urban work college. We created the urban work college model because our students needed not just to have an education, but to have the skills to succeed for a lifetime. Work colleges are distinctive in that students are required to work in addition to go to class. Because of the work program, our students also graduate with jobs. We want to create a network of urban work colleges located all across this country. My dream is to end poverty. People who are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world, they're the ones who do change the world. This is who we are. This is what we do. Welcome to the Quinine Nation.
Fourth quarter set to begin. 50-43 our score. At one point, many thought that Parish might have been dead in the water, but the way it's looking, a Panther can swim. Who would have thought?
You know what? You're a vet. I like that. I'm going to steal that.
Hey, I tried. Here we go. Opening possession for Fate Family. Johnson. Johnson drives, and it's out of bounds. An opening turnover, and arguably the biggest possession of the game coming up here for Parish.
BT's very frustrated with the turnover right there.
Understandably so. It was costly. It's Nagin looking to maintain momentum. Tries to get downhill. Instead retreats. Seeing all the trees in the paint and realized he didn't have a big enough wood chipper. Antoine kills his dribble. Closely contested by Johnson. He's got to get rid of it, and he does to his swing. Armand a little shake and bake. Question is, did he preheat the oven? I guess not. Now to Lucas.
Now you're in your bag right now.
I try. 15-foot jumper well off. It's Armand pump faking. It's in for 2 on the offensive rebound.
The tougher team's going to win this game, going to win this quarter. And right now, Parish is just playing way tougher than Fate. It's a tale of 2 halves.
And for the first time since the 3-minute mark of the second quarter, another turnover. Parish has a chance to make it a one-possession affair. Substitution now for the Eagles as Gallagher. Placide will check in exchange for Xavier Young. We have played a minute in this fourth quarter.
Even if you look at the body language of the Fate Family players, their energy is not the same that it was when they were up. They got to keep the same energy. Basketball's a game of runs. You still got to keep the same energy, and you got to do the things that got you to this point.
They almost seem content, dare I say.
Absolutely, they do look that way.
As an open pass, and it's Antoine for 2. Huge play. It's a 3-point game. As we see the Parish bench and hear the Parish bench to our immediate right, picking up steam. They've gradually gotten louder over the past, I guess you could say, 10 or so minutes. Far side is Williams. down low, and a two-hand stuff to silence the run.
Good action. They ran that early in the first quarter, and they actually I think they got to the free throw line.
It's almost like an inside floppy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Antoine.
Cross screen action.
Drives. 14-footer won't go. Lucas trying to disrupt. Nagin, it's Lucas in a one-hand stuff of his own.
Parish is winning every 50-50 ball. Now, that shot Almada could have got at any time. I don't think they need any no-pass possessions. Be smart with it. But their hustle and their all-out effort right now is the reason that they got the ball back and still got an easy layup.
There's a reason coaches in practice make you take 5 passes before a shot, and it's for that reason. Thankfully, Lucas and Nagin were able to battle for an extra possession. Johnson gets double-teamed. Question, is it a jump ball or a foul? Let's see, there's a huge call coming up here. It'll be a reach foul. Loose ball foul count on Antoine Almater. That's his second, team first of the quarter with 5:34 left in the fourth.
That's an interesting call. Caden kind of drove into the help defense. I'm surprised the ref actually called that.
Fate family to inbound. They get it down low. Lucas battling with Placide. Still battling. They call it on the floor. Is that going to be on Lucas? No, that's going to be on Antoine Almater again. That's his third.
Well,
2 quick ones.
Yeah, 2. But it's good. I mean, he just can't pick up his fourth real fast. He got to be smart.
Oh, boy. 5.5. Johnson. They try to go down low, and they do. Now back out to Rose. Rose drives. Delayed Euro. Out for the glass. Counted in the foul.
Tough finish by Josiah right there.
Ron Moore is going to pick up his second foul. Oh, boy. That's 3 fouls already on the team this quarter. Man, oh, man. They convert the N1 free throw. 55-49 our score with 5:19 left in the fourth.
Still a lot of basketball to be played.
Plenty of basketball. But you gotta, if you want to take down the champ, you gotta go blow for blow.
And you know what? Right now, Parish is in a really interesting situation. They had 3 quick fouls this quarter, so how they defend and everything's gonna, you gotta be smart. You don't want to pick up your 14th foul early either.
Here's Lucas. Lucas stuck in the corner. Nagin, backcourt violation. Turnover to the Panthers. It'll be Eagles ball again.
And the last thing you want to do is turn the ball over.
Wetzler will check in momentarily for the Panthers. He'll check in exchange for Ron Moore. The only substitution for either ball club. The Eagles out of their own bucket. Cross screen. Fall away jumper for Rose. That won't go.
Look at Sutter battling down there.
Amongst the trees, and a reach foul is called on the breakaway. Foul is going to be called against Tayshawn Williams, his first, team first of the frame.
Parish going to have to execute, getting into their offense, don't be in a rush. Obviously, Faith family has kind of been in denial when they're playing off ball, but backdoor cuts are there. Parish just needs to make better passes. You cannot turn the ball over. The last thing you want to do is have a turnover. And really, the last thing you want to do is have a live ball turnover, and Faith gets an easy layup. And it looks like Parish is trying to get more spacing. There's like an offensive possession right now. They're valuing each possession.
And you want to try to give Almater a break. I mean, sure, both the Twins are tough cookies, but when you can get him a break, you do it.
I think it's just more of an offensive. They want to get more spacing out there.
4.5 as Barla checks in. It's Nagin. Nagin closely defended. Now breaks away. Johnson in defense with 4:25 and counting. Now Lucas, he's closely guarded by Gavin Placide. Barla, he's guarded by Gallagher. Top of the key, and it's Antoine, straight line
and that's
three.
Exactly why they made the sub. The spacing's there. Now when Faith family helps, you're getting some cleaner, you're getting some more dependable shooters.
And you don't really lose anything on defense either. The handoff. Top of the key is Gallagher. Now to Johnson with 4 minutes flat.
Ran the same action.
And a two-hand slam again off of the inside floppy.
Jared, I think that they're 3 for 3 when they run that play.
Antoine Pump fakes and drives on Johnson. Kick to the corner, around the horn. It's an open three. Front iron won't go. Skying through, it's Gavin Placide for the Bull. Now Johnson slowing things down. One of the few times, I think I could count how many times on one hand we've seen Faye Family walking across the timeline. 3.5. Johnson, the zoom in pass. They try to cut across, it's deflected. Antoine comes up with the steal. 3:19. Into the corner, Barla a three. Won't go. Rebound is corralled by Williams. Williams made in the break. To Placide. It's Gallagher into the corner. Now to Johnson on the reset. They're going to try to milk away every second they can. Well, that's a double-edged sword because that's just giving more time for Parish to rest up for a final run because they're going to need it.
Big
Johnson,
shot, big
strong
drive,
layup. Back to a 7-point affair. 59-52 inside of 3 minutes. Nagin directing traffic. Takes the Barla screen. They try to get it to him, but not quick enough. It's Lucas who got it deflected, and a reach foul is going to be called. And that's going to be Gallagher's fourth.
Tough call right there.
Second team foul of the quarter. As it looks like they're going to keep Gallagher in there.
And with 2.5 minutes left, I mean, keep him in there. They extend his lead a little bit because of him being in there, so you got to do that.
And not to mention, you have Xavier Young on the bench to sub in for.
100%. They have a good problem.
It's Armand looking for Antoine. Armand drives, sees Green, and he gets into the lane. Is that going to be on Gallagher? Yes, it is. That's 5. His evening is over.
Well, they got a good problem. They got Xavier Young that they can put in. What Coach BT is going to go small with Braden Williams.
The 3-star athlete looking to go to Islander Nation and A&M Corpus Christi. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's all that remains. Lucas double teamed. A risky pass for Armand, but it's deflected and stolen away. Faye Family with a basket here. Can look to try to seal it. Johnson now to the corner. Back to him on the wing. They're trying to get Rose open. Now far side to Williams. Williams drives. The lay-in won't go as he crashes to the deck. Lucas behind him. Up the floor to Armand. Armand drives.
Big time,
an offensive
big
foul.
time charge take right there. Big time charge take.
So we take another look to confirm the call. Yep, Johnson took it straight to the chest.
Armand got to shoot the open corner 3 right there. Caden knew he was looking to drive, beat into the spot, took the charge. That's a big time possession. That's a winning play.
Now with 1:58 left to go, if Faye Family continues trying to edge this thing out, you're going to go back to that play. Josiah Jones checks in and Brandon Williams checks out. And it looks like Coach Thomas wants to talk things over, understandably so. 1:58 left to go in the fourth. It's been a fun one. It's going to be a full. Back in 60 seconds on the Noble Network.
Paul Quinn College is a movement. Our mission, the reason why we exist, is to prepare our students to join us in the fight to eradicate poverty. For the first time in America's history, the majority of its students come from poverty. Our students are the roses that grow from concrete, and those roses need us to walk in their gardens, not in ivory towers. We are the world's first urban work college. We created the urban work college model because our students needed not just to have an education, but to have the skills to succeed for a lifetime. Work colleges are distinctive in that students are required to work in addition to go to class. Because of the work program, our students also graduate with jobs. We want to create a network of urban work colleges located all across this country. My dream is to end poverty. People who are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world, they're the ones who do change the world. This is who we are. This is what we do. Welcome to the Quinai Nation.
1:58 left to go in the fourth. It's been a fun one. 59-52 our score. Jared Jones, Ani Omana. Happy to have you here. Is this game of the entire Noble Classic so far is where 1.5 sessions through?
Yeah, I would definitely say it is. I would definitely say it is. This has been a really fun game. It's been a fast-paced game. Even though the score is 59-52, I feel like we're seeing more offense than the score indicates. But, I mean, it's been a really good game. There's a lot of high-level players in here, plethora of Division I basketball players in here. You can't ask for anything else, especially to cap off the night.
To think just how many of these guys will be watching on ESPN Plus and CBS, maybe even March Madness to compete for national titles. It's amazing to see.
I think you're seeing about 10-plus Division I basketball players.
Easily. At least in my notes alone, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12.
Yeah, wow.
12 guys that got at least one Division I offer on the floor.
Welcome to the Noble.
Foul is charged on Nagin. His third personal and the final foul to give. Fate family now over the limit the rest of the game. First free throw missed by Josiah Jones.
It's still a lot of basketball to be played. You got to make shots or get to the rim, get a foul drawn, get that clock to stop. But it's still a lot of basketball to be played. 90 seconds is a long time.
Empty trip.
Now,
a great box out and an even better finish this time on the offensive board for Fate family, 61-52. That is a huge blow.
That's a haymaker right there.
Lob pass into the corner. It's Wechsler. He'll uncork a three. That's good. Wechsler again.
Big time shot. But think about it. If they got the rebound, they get that shot. Now you're only down 4.
As Lucas, the passer on the horn of Wechsler, wide open. And before it even went down, he knew it was
He knew it was going in. I mean, he's a pure shooter.
Kid ain't bad at shooting the basketball.
Right. Came out the bench, made 3 threes. He has 9 points. And in a game at this caliber is really impressive.
Full timeout taken by Parish. Both teams now going to get 2 timeouts apiece. 61-55. All right, at what time do you start fouling if you're Parish?
I think you foul immediately. To be honest with you, you don't want a lot of time to run out the clock. All right, I would really play the foul game. Faith hasn't been great on the free throw line either. So I mean, even if they make 1 free throw or they miss both, that's still the clock stops. You get the possession. You're able to get a cleaner look. You have more time to really come back.
All right, you heard it. He is a coach. No better man to ask in the building.
I appreciate that,
Nothing wrong with throwing a broadcast lob.
man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're the dynamic duo.
All right, here he goes. 119.
Shaq and Kobe.
Okay. 119 left. As will Fate family come up with a turnover? No, they'll keep possession. As Nagin battling forward along with Jones on that far side corner. As a quick substitution now. Max Mahmoudi's going to check in exchange for Jones. Did Nagin try to get a technical there? Although it will be a foul on Armand Almeter. That'll be his second, and will send Johnson to the line. Johnson so far 1 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight.
See, me and Coach Johnny, great minds think alike. You foul early. Don't let a lot of the clock run. I know a little bit, Jared. He's got, keep doing some commentary with me. I'm gonna teach you a couple things.
Johnson misses his first free throw. Antoine Almeter will check back in exchange for more. So a slightly bigger lineup than their starting lineup. 1:17. As Moore getting warned not to cross the line. I thought he was well outside of the high school 3 line.
I thought so too.
Johnson nails that second free throw though. It's going to be a full timeout that gets taken by head coach Brandon Thomas. We'll take it with him. Back in 1 minute on the Noble Network. Huge possession coming up. 1:08 left to go in the fourth. Parish, if they want any semblance of a comeback, it's do or die. They have to score. They got to get across the timeline first, and they do. Into the corner, it's intended for Wetzler. Wetzler too much on it. It's out of bounds. They're going to say last touch was by Wetzler. Wow, 57 seconds left.
You know, when Coach Ajami goes back and watches this game, I know he already thinking it right now. It's the turnovers, the last 2 minutes of the game that's really going to haunt them.
As Nagin picks up his fourth foul. That will send Johnson back to the line again. He split his last trip. 2 for 6 from the line today. As Moore, the fourth, looks to check back in a moment. Johnson knocks down the first. Big free throw. Wetzler checks out. And even though he had that last turnover, don't get it mistaken. This game would have been close if it wasn't for him.
100%. They're not in this game without Sutter. I think he's been a plus on the court. I think their best lineup today has been when he's been on the court.
Perfect trip for Johnson. Deflection. Layup strong. Armand Almoner with a defensive board. Ball is deflected. Around it's Moore.
They need that.
3 is well off. It's tangled up. Still loose. Jump ball is called. Arrow is pointing in favor of Parish with 39 seconds left. That's Coach Brandon Thomas having a quick word.
He asking for a foul. They've been letting them play the whole game. Can't ask for that in the last 40 seconds of the game.
No, you can't. You simply can't.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a closer game, then sure, I get it. And head coach Ajami is going to take his final full timeout. Both teams will have one timeout the rest of the way. Back after this on the Noble Network.
Paul Quinn College is a movement. Our mission, the reason why we exist, is to prepare our students to join us in the fight to eradicate poverty. For the first time in America's history, the majority of its students come from poverty. Our students are the roses that grow from concrete, and those roses need us to walk in their gardens, not in ivory towers. We are the world's first urban work college. We created the urban work college model because our students needed not just to have an education, but to have the skills to succeed for a lifetime. Work colleges are distinctive in that students are required to work in addition to go to class. Because of the work program, our students also graduate with jobs. We want to create a network of urban work colleges located all across this country. My dream is to end poverty. People who are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world, they're the ones who do change the world. This is who we are. This is what we do. Welcome to the Quinine Nation.
39 seconds left is all that remains in this final game of night one. Session 2 of the Noble Classic. Parish down. Had it down to a single possession, but empty possession to cause the turnovers.
Good ATO right there.
Moore, a long three, that one no good. Ball is last touched by Johnson out of bounds, 33 seconds left. Don't know if Coach Ajami will call his last time out. Both teams will have one more in their back pockets to use for whatever reason.
I will make no comment.
Thank you, sir. Armand looking. It's to Antoine, who pump fakes. Takes one dribble. Armand, he'll let go of a 3. Rattles in and out, won't go. And it's Nagin on the follow through with 24 seconds left. Parish still going on 94 feet. They won't foul, at least I don't think they will. Bounce pass up to Johnson. Johnson.
Showtime.
And an easy slam on the foul to boot. And that'll do it. The final nail in the coffin. After the slick feed from Johnson and the two-hand slam. And the foul as well.
Even though Almoner got caught in the poster, I really did love his effort to get back and try to challenge it. I mean, it was questionable, but I appreciate his effort.
11 seconds left. Here's Nagin. Up to Armand.
Whoa. Dang, Gavin.
I think I just saw my life flash before
Gavin
my
has a
eyes.
problem with me. He tried to kill me. He tried to kill me right there. That ball almost hit me in the face. I've been dead. I don't know what I've done to Gavin. But that ball almost hit me in the face. Where's the replay? I want to see that replay.
I think we might be able to pull it now that I think about it. Okay, we're a bit too late. Give me a brief moment. I got to get that. I have to find that. Somehow, some way. We will get that clip. So we go to the moment right after the timeout was called. Armand Almerter gave both of us a look.
I saw my life flash before my eyes, man.
What did you see?
I saw the light.
You saw the light?
Look.
We're having too much fun. We're having way too much fun with this. But would you have it any other way?
Exactly. Welcome to the Noble.
Where our broadcasters are constantly in danger.
Hey, we're in war right now.
7 seconds. Armand will pull it from Cleburne, and that won't go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and that will do it. It was a dogfight through and through. However, the firepower of Fate Family, just simply too much. Our final scores, we round out night one at Paul Quinn. Fate Family 67, Parish Episcopal 57. Ani, any final thoughts?
I mean, it was a really good game, tough loss for Parish, but they fought in the second half, and Fate Family utilized their size in the front court to win that game. And, you know, both teams got a really long and hard schedule coming forward, and excited to see how both of them pan out.
So, for Jay Fry, for Kevin Howell, for Ani Umana and the rest of the Noble Classic crew, I'm Jared Jones saying so long. I'm not going to go to bed. I'm just going to take a quick nap because tomorrow we're up bright and early. The opening matchup, Leadership Prep versus Dallas Christian Athletes, 9 o'clock, right back here on the Noble Network as we get ready to close out session 2 once and for all. Once again, our final 67-57. Beck, we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, bright and early. Oh boy, we have some sleep to try to catch up on. I'm Jared Jones saying so long, and we'll see you tomorrow.